Stadium here in Orchard Park. Today, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Washington Commanders and the Buffalo Bills. Welcome, it's Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson and Matt Gay going to kick things off. And off we go from Orchard Park. Now an opening past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. The Bills offense heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback Josh Allen in the prime of his career.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From just shy of midfield, here's second down. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. That's the veteran safety, Marshawn Lattimore, bringing him down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Open man, right side, he's got it. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Buffalo.
And the Bills, first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Second down.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5. One more time going up top with Allen. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
On 4th down, Tyler Bass now for the Bills field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. This one off the upright. He had the distance, but it's no good. And this will stay a scoreless game.
And this is tough here on the opening drive, because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach 4th down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
Another Alabama back in the lead. This is Brian Robinson. And he is out of bounds. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
The Bills offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That one just too far, out in front, and it's incomplete. Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Throwing quickly, there's more on the RPO. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 11. Good for a Bills first down.
1st and 10.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll work just shy of midfield on 2nd and 9. That's Palmer, the man in motion. To the air. On 2nd down, here's Allen. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Buffalo.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll run the toss with Cook. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
On third down, it's Allen. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Bills are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. On the return, here's Luke McCaffrey. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Commanders' offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They had the interception on that opening drive. It only led to a field goal, so 3-0 as the offense comes back out 1st and 10. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Taylor Rapp is there to stop it.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. Play action. Here's Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
On 4th down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tress Way to punt. Back deep for Buffalo is Brandon Codrington. This fielded inside the 35. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. Gun, here's Allen. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the gun, throw here for Allen. This one brought in by Curtis Samuel. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Big play there for the Bills. 42 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Tight end going in motion here. Throwing again. It's Allen. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Elijah Moore. Touchdown, Buffalo. Greg, offensive coordinator's script at the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive, they've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, it's going to be a long day for this defense.
Tyler Bass now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Bills are out to a 10-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. To return, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. And it's been a rocky start. Interception on the first drive and then a punt the last time they had it. The veteran, it's Austin Eckler. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
A gain of 4 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
He'll step up and run this. And Daniels will have the first down as he's able to slide and avoid the contact.
Gain of 12. First down, Commanders.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. Brings up second down.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. The motion man here is McClure. He'll get this out to the left right. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Washington.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
They run over center with Robinson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
One quarter in the books. 10-0 is our score. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. As we are ready to get back underway. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Matt Milano there to stop him.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That's Greg Russo in there for the sack.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
On 4th down, the Commanders send out Matt Gay to try the field goal. This one from 54 yards out. Gay's kick is good. And the Commanders are on the board. It's now 10-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
After the field goal, back out is Gay to kick this one off. On the return, it's Brandon Codrington. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bills offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. In motion, Shakir. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 31-yard line.
Looking to throw, it's Allen. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is, firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle 3rd of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
The decision to keep it pays off. It's a pickup of 13 and a first down.
It's the combination of size and speed that really differentiates Josh Allen from the rest of the quarterbacks in the league. So it makes a lot of sense that they're going to get the ball in his hands as often as possible, and we just saw why there.
On first down, Allen. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Here's Cook, and he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
Defense. Still first down.
So now, from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. Hook is in. Touchdown, Bill.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Now Bass to tack on the extra point. He's got it, and the Bills move out in front by the score of 17-3. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Austin Eckler now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. To begin the drive with Eckler. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Christian Benford on the stop. A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. He's got it! And he will score! Terry relative. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. He's got it. The Commanders are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10.
Commanders 10.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Now Cotrington to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Allen. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
That's complete to Coleman. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Allen now on 2nd down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
So on 4th down, the Bills send out Brad Robbins to punt. And that one not returnable, out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. There's Terry McLaurin and the Commanders offense heading out for their next possession. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the 1st half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Moving to his left.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
From the 23, here's second down and 6. Now Robinson. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Taylor Rapp is there to stop it.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down, Washington.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Right side, catch made by McLaurin. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Daniels going to keep this himself, and he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
The quarterback could have handed it. He could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback, and they're able to force that carry for no gain.
Man in motion is Brown. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Looking to set up the screen there, but he decides not to force it, and it's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. First catch of the ball game for Debo. And that's a first down.
13 yards. And the Washington first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
On the zone read, here's Daniels. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. A quick slant on the money to McLaurin. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Jalen Daniels on the scramble. He's brought down by Shaq Thompson. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Commanders.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down. They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Daniels to throw on second down. He'll take off again. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away. Picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Looking to Samuel on the out route. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
It's now 4th down.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line, so it's not a touchdown, but it will be 1st and goal.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. And he'll take it on in. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Commanders. Now Gay for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Commanders will come back to tie things at 17. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now Codrington to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Bills offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
Second down at the 30-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4. That's Palmer, the man in motion. To the air. On second down, here's Allen. And he'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. The Bills going to use their final timeout here as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
41-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. This one complete to Palmer.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
It is second and 6. Allen to throw again. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one, as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the third quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Here's Eckler on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. There's Terry McLaurin and the Commanders' offense heading out for their next possession. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. Throwing now. Daniel. A throw left side there. Not going to find the target. Incomplete. Trying to connect with the veteran Zach Ertz that time. It's second down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
The RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Commanders first down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 10. And the Commanders first down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A loss of a yard brings up second down at the 46-yard line.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. And in motion is Brown. On second down, it's Daniels. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Makes it 3rd and inches.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll run the sneak. He will have the Commanders' first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
We'll give it to Eckler on the option. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
At the 37-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll throw with Daniels. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 50. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
Daniels going to keep it on the zone read. And he's into the end zone. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington.
This is one of the more impressive drives that we've seen in a while here, Mike, and to cap it off, it's a simple read option, but for some reason, the defense just being the ball, and by the time they realize who has it, he's in the open field and on his way for 6.
Gay to add the PAT. The kick is good, and the Commanders will go up by 7.
Commanders 24. Bills 17.
Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Now Cotrington to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. open middle of the field. It is caught. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Here's pass now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bills will tie this game at 24. No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the second half. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here's Eckler on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to take over once again. Both these offenses have been informal. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this third quarter, and it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll get this into the hands of Debo. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
There's two big key pieces the way you want to evaluate quarterbacks in the NFL, Mike, is the first one, how do they operate on 3rd down? But the second one, how do they throw the ball when it's not a clean pocket? And you saw here, the ability to be on time and accurate through contact, that's what separates the good ones from the rest. And that was a big-time throw right there.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Washington.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time,
oh, in trouble, and down he goes. 5 times a Pro Bowler, that's Joey Bosa, getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Daniels. He'll step up and run, and he'll avoid the contact, sliding down, pick up a 6, and it'll be 3rd down.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway. And it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense. Automatic first down.
First and 10 now from the 36. A give, and here comes Robinson.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on that while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Second and 10. Quick to Debo. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Throwing is Daniel. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And the Washington first down.
They'll run with Robinson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Daniels now going to look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Third and 11. Here's Daniel. He gets into Samuel, left side. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders will move out in front. 27-24. Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. After the field goal, back out is Gay to kick this one off. Now Codrington to return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bills offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Gun, here's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. Loose inside the 30. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Pass now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bills have taken a 4-point advantage. Scott, thanks. No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the second half. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here's Eckler on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. Trailed by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Daniels. He'll get this out wide. They'll get enough for here as he is taken down.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
On 2nd down, it's Eckler. I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. He's trying to get that one to Noah Brown. And that'll set up 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The Bills offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Ground, it's Cook to start this drive. How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss on his way to a nice pickup of 7.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, here is Allen. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Bills 1st down.
Good for a Bills 1st down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
And he's got a homer. It's complete. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Fourth quarter begins with a run by Cook. Now Cook loses the football. But he'll gather it back in. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet. When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line, and for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. And on third down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So after the made field goal, Bass is back out there to kick it away. Here's Eckler on the return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Commanders' offense ready to see what they can do. They'll do so with first and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
They'll go again with Robinson. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
He was brought down by a 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
From the shotgun on third down, Daniels taking off. He'll try to get there. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Commanders' first down.
First down, Commanders.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of a defense, and we saw it again here.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Man in motion is Brown. Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Back to throw. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Anytime it's 3rd and short, you better account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what they do here. Great job by the defense, taking him down for a loss. Brings up 4th down.
The Commanders about to send this one away. We forced a punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And we will not have a return here. This one angles out of bounds. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the gun, Josh Allen. Now he takes off.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
From the 31, here comes a 2nd and a yard. Allen, going to give it to Cook. And he's going to have a Bills 1st down as the tackle's made at the 36.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Bills 1st down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Allen. The pass taken in by Knox. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
On 3rd and 1, it's Allen. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Bills 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Moore going in motion. Throwing on second down. It's out. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and it results in a negative play.
3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go.
Now Cook loses the football. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the fourth quarter.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. Play action. Here's Daniels. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick 1st down.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially.
And now Sean McDermott will throw the challenge flag.
Previous play is under review.
At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge there unsuccessful, and it will remain a completed pass. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. And in motion is Brown. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Gotta have it, 4th and 4. They'll go. Here's Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on down. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it, and they're going to do that with excellent field position. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On play action, Allen, a very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. And nice work there after the catch. He was a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 3rd down and 3. They'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. A minute 57 to go in the game.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On the zone read, a handoff here to Cook. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the Commanders' 13-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Cook. And the left 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. And now we get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with a minute 50 left in the game.
At the 8-yard line.
They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. Down to an 8, and that should do it. So it's a win here for the Bills. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.